with the Center for Security Policy. So if two Palestinian cousins get hold of a gun and these meat cleavers go on the attack in a synagogue, does that become one of these lone wolf terror attacks, or does it have the hallmarks of support from Hezbollah or one of the terrorist organizations over there?
John, it's good to be here. I think these attacks are driven by two things. First of all, I think they were probably inspired by calls by ISIS for Muslims worldwide to commit acts of violence against so-called enemies of their religion. But I also think these attacks are driven by the Palestinian leadership. Now, I just listened to President Obama say that President Abbas of the Palestinian Authority strongly condemned the attacks. I disagree. He also blamed the Israeli authorities for being behind these attacks, for stoking up the situation. These attacks are driven by tensions over the Temple Mount. The Israeli government had to shut down the Temple Mount last month after a rabbi who called for Israelis to have the right to pray there was almost assassinated. The assailant was killed by the Israelis, and then protests broke out. And how did Abbas respond? He called for a declaration of war because the Temple Mount was closed. Now, the Mount was reopened on Friday, but nevertheless, tensions are very high because of the situation.
Well,